What would I shoot if I had a mulligan per hole over 9 holes? Today, we're gonna find out. So guys, welcome back to the channel, and for those of you who are new around here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's down below, click it, it's free to do. Challenge today, it's a good one. We've come out to Aroera Pines Classic Golf Resort, and I am going to play the front 9 here. We're going to off the white tees, which are the back tees, and I'm going to give myself a mulligan on each hole. So whether it's off the tee shot, an iron shot, a missed short put, I get to retake one of my shots. But will that mean I can birdie every hole? Because I think ideally that should be my goal. I should be able to correct maybe some of the mistakes that I'm probably going to make around here. Now the course itself is a little bit tricky. It's quite tight, it's pined lined all the way down the fairway, so I reckon probably 5 of my redos will come off the tee, but comment down below where you think they're going to come. But let's get stuck into the first hole. Hole 1, a par 5, 9 mulligans. What am I shooting? Let me know down below. Right, so we've got to the first tee, and it's a par 5 here, straight away, 525 yards from up here, elevated on the back tee, over a little water feature to start with. Then it's pretty much just avoid the pine trees all the way down to the green. There are some bunkers up around there, but let's see if we'll be needing a mulligan off the first tee shot. I think unless it's a real disaster or a short putt, I'm not going to try and not take them. I'm just going to see. I don't have to use all my 9 mulligans. If I'm happy with the score, I don't. So obviously the less I take and the better the score is. That would be a good result, but my aim is 9 under with maybe 6 mulligans. That's what I'm going for. Let's see what we can do off this first. Oh, it's a little bit of a toe sniper. Just down the left. Now, I've seen it bounce. I think I'll be all right with that one. I think we'll be okay. I'm not taking one straight out of the gate. First shot, par 5, I'll be able to knock it out, chip up and get close. Not the ideal start here. Looking back, maybe worth a mulligan, but I'm only 225 from the green. I've got a sort of stance. I've just got to straddle this pine bush. Ah, Jesus, no, that hurts. Not doing that. I'm gonna have to punch out differently now, but I think if I can just lay it up to the core, I only need to give myself 120 in and I can wedge up and down for a birdie, and we've got chances. I think I've got a thorn in my pants. That's not ideal. Just get it out there, just hack it out, and yeah, I think I should have taken a mulligan, but we're too far away from the tee. You live and learn. Right, let's hack it out, wedge on, and we're all good. That has come out fantastic out of that pine straw. Down the centre, easy as can be. Just got a few minor spikes in one's leg. Okay. Literally laid it up to exactly where I said, 120 yards. I'm just an expert out of the pine straw. 120. There's a slight bit of breeze into, so get a wedge, knock it close, tap it in. Probably won't need a mulligan down here if I hit this how I intend. I mean, you could have questioned that one off the tee, but other than that, not a bad little opener. We'll get this tucked in close. It's the right distance, but I hit it a little bit drawy. Taking my mulligan, taking my mulligan. Mulligan number 1. Here's me giving it the big one. Not going to need it, not going to need it. I am, because I'm a hacker. Here we go, same spot. It was the right distance, it's literally pin high. I've just got to learn to keep this face open. That's good, because I actually improved that time. Just to clarify as well, once a mulligan has been taken, that is the ball in play. If I were to airmail that over the green, then I couldn't choose my other one that is on the green. The ball that the mulligan is played with is the one that is in play, and luckily we're closer. Right, good thing we took the mulligan there, because we're actually just off the green, just on the fringe. But now We've got a 10-footer, tiny bit uphill, tiny bit of right to left in it to open the account with birdie. Let's do it. Mulligans prevail. Mulligans prevail. A little one under through one. One mulligan used, 8 to go. 8 more birdies. Oh, it's a great game. So our second hole here at Ariora Pines is a par 4. It's sweeping up the hill, dogleg left to right. There is water down the right that's 300 to get by. So I think just aim it over this pine tree here in the distance, about 100 yards off the tee, and just let it fade up the left-hand side. There is nothing for being right here, so left, left, and more left is the play. Oh, I've not faded it, it's into the trees on the right. Heard it clip, I think I've seen it drop. A little bit difficult, but should be okay. I'm not willing to take a... Do I take a... See, the next shot might be difficult. Next shot might be difficult. I think we take a mulligan. Oh no, I've hit it even further left. That one's in play. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Right, wrong choice there, because this is ball number 1. An actual mulligan ball is 10 yards further back. I've clipped the pines with both and dropped down nicely. I would have been maybe into the thicker stuff, but wasn't quite sure where that first one landed, so we've got to go for the old mulligan ball now, which leaves me a heck of a way up this hill. It's playing more into wind than you realise there. It's a 190 to the middle and 177 to the front. Pin looks fairly close to the front. Yeah, 200. 200 up the hill into wind. It's going to be a 5-iron. 9 birdies. Bold shout here at the old Pines. Class Eco. That's too much club, that just doesn't look 200. I'm going to go 6. Knowing that I've taken my mulligan, even if I'm just at the front, it's not the end of the world. Hold your line, it's right at the stick. I think that's pitched pretty good, that. It felt good. I hope it's good. Please be good. Right, we've got up to the front of the green, literally just got on, pitched a couple of inches on, but I have got a bit of a putt, maybe 45 feet. The pin's right at the back there. I'd prefer to be slightly short of this though, because long did not look the place to miss. So as long as we can nestle this little scooter up, there's no harm, no foul, folks. No harm, no foul. I nearly topped that. I actually caught that so far out the bottom. I'm quite impressed that it's got that far. This is where we would have probably wanted to save that mulligan for. My 6-iron would have been about here because I was 10 further up. And I'd have 2 chances at a birdie, as well. Now I've got 1 chance at a little tester. But luckily I've got the John Stones to miss it. That dove a heck of a lot, then I hit a good putt where I wanted. Right, back to level par, 9 birdies. Fryer, you're full of pap. Hey, 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 we can make an eagle though. Our third hole here is a par 4 going round the corner that plays again 406 yards, dogleg right to left, wind straight into us now. They're quite intimidating tee shots around here. The fairways are generous, but because of the pines are in, and then they've got these fantastic houses lining the golf course as well, sort of seems narrower than it is. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking I've got to hit a 20-yard draw slinger, as where actually, I think like a 3-yard fade down the middle would actually be pretty decent. But nothing to worry about other than the trees and the bunkers up by the green. So Good swing. Let's see if we can get back on the train. That is just money ball. Straight down the middle. I could sell that here. If you come into Portugal, if you're visiting this resort, you can buy that, $9.99, one-off payment. I am super happy with that drive. I think as we look back now, it is pretty much, there's that little sort of sweep to it, but there's not much, and I hit probably a 1 yard fade there, and I found the right side of the fairway. I've got a great position. I've got 132 to the flag. Wind is slightly into, so I'm going to hit a little knockdown 9-iron. I think just a sort of punch styled one should do as well here. Maybe this is the hole where we don't use a mulligan. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Let's fat it, Matt. Mulligan. How big's that? You could actually, I think people could use that divot to smuggle things in there. It's that deep. Right, take two. Just got a little steep there. Questioned my setup over the golf ball. One thing that loads of golfers do. Question something, then never change it. Just carry on hitting anyway. That's what happens if you do that. Don't do it. Right, come on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Oh, he's drifted a bit right. Right, good news is that every mulligan that we've hit, bar the last tee shot, has been better. I think those two shots there show how key strike is, because first one heavy, literally a yard on the green. Second one hit it spot on, and I've just got past pin high. So strike is massively key. Also, getting to have a second attempt at the shot is always helpful. Got to work on strike. Always focus on getting a good strike, everyone. Not much in this putt. Not much in this. I'm going for an unmat fryer, like leaving the flag in, just because I'm lazy today. Did get up at 4 and fly here. Tough life. You get me on a green, close range, and I'm knocking it in. I am knocking it in. Right, it's another birdie, folks. Another mulligan used. Definitely going to use all 9. The prediction of using 6, I'm changing that to using all 9. Score 7 under. Comment down below what you're thinking as well. Guys, guess what? Subscribe, free to do. See you on the next tee. Our 4th hole is 170 yards, a par 3. Pretty straight away. The only worry is short is a little bit of a water hazard. It has dried out where we are, so we're okay at the moment. But into off the left, going to go 7-iron. Need a good one here. Need a good one. Need to keep this birdie streak up. I need to hit the green, so at least I can take my mulligan on the putt. Go on, hit it, wind. Hit it. Hit it now. Hit it. Not my best strike. I don't think I'm going to take a mulligan there. I don't think I can get it much closer. We'll not go with that. We'll go putt. We can hold putts. Defo think that was the right call up on the tee. I mean, I've only really got about 22 feet here. So even though it wasn't my best strike, I think I'm not going to get much better than that, and I can at least have another go at holding this putt if I don't knock my first one in then. The greens are actually pretty subtle. There's not loads of break to them. You just got to find that little line on it. Stay up, it's low, it's low. Well, I may as well have another go because I've got a mulligan. So I could knock this in. Oh, I just pushed the life out of that. Well, that was pretty deflating. Yeah, I think that was the right choice, definitely. We remain 1 under par. I think it's hard to hit, 7 irons to tap in. You've got to hit a world-beating shot to do it, but that should be okay there. So the 5th hole here, 391 yards, and the only trouble is a bunker that is actually starting at greenside that is 341 yards. So Again, it's pretty much just the look of the pine trees are what sort of would be their intimidation factor or protection at this golf course. They don't need loads of bunkerings off the tee or water hazards. The fact that you've got fairways lined with these gorgeous pine trees actually just puts you off straight away. So it looks pretty, I mean it plays well, but does, I would imagine, give quite a few golfers a little bit of a scare. But at 350 to get up onto the front, it's downwind. If we absolutely smash one, we might just chase up 10 yards shy, but if we leave ourselves a 30-40 yard pitch here, I think we've done very well. That's straight down the left side of the green. It's a good hit, but just didn't seem to pop out there. But I'm not taking a mulligan because I'm not going to do much better than that. Okay. A good hit. It was slightly into the wind, but we've only got 70 yards to the flag now, so not bad. 390 the hole was. 350 front, 280 into wind. We'll take it, we'll take it. It's a little bit of bounce on there, so get this one in close, hopefully. Tap in. This potentially could be where I use a mulligan because my wedge game hasn't been the best, but at least I can figure my distance out and then have a second go maybe at it. Defo mulligan. Right, take two then, because that was pretty poo-poo. That looked like a better shot. Thank gosh for the old mulligan. Well, seems like the mulligan prevails once again. It prevailed. The first one actually wasn't too bad because of the shadow. I couldn't really get a good view of where it was. I just knew it was a little bit beyond. It's not actually that bad shot. I thought it was double the distance, but this one here is where we were, and that, folks, is another birdie. Definitely going to be using all these 9 mulligans. I don't know why I said 6 at the start. I almost had false confidence in that I would just make a birdie without needing help, but I clearly need help. 5 holes gone, we're 2 under par, 3 behind the pace I wanted, but luckily we come to the 6, which is only 330 yards, so if we can give it a good larrup like we did last time, we might get up. It is a dog leg left to right, and we've got the trees to cut the corner on, but I think your peak of your flight, it needs to be about 260 up in the air, so be a good hit. I'm going to go just down the left and hopefully just get a little cut around the corner, and if we can leave a little chip and a putt, get to 3 here, push on the way in, who knows. Let's see what the old mulligan balls can do, but keep driving it well, keep mulliganing it well, and who knows. That fade is a 2-yard draw, which is over the trees. It looks like it's centre fairway. I don't think it's worth taking a mulligan here. I think it's more vital to take it probably on my approach or the putt, because I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to hit much of a better one, so we'll get down there and see if we can do it. Leave us a little like if we make birdie after this one. If not, leave me a sad face in the comments. 40 yards up to the flag. I actually hit that pretty nice there, so that's 290 that one's gone. Not getting much roll. It's quite strange grass out here. It's that sort of like bristly grass that it lands and sort of sticks, but hey ho, just need to hit a good pitch. If we can get something in close here, 60 degree, then I can hopefully just have a tap in would be ideal. Now this poses questions. If I hit another one now and it's not as good, I don't get 2 goes at the putt. But if I hit a good one, I get 1 go at the putt. As where now I've got 2 goes at that putt, and I probably fancy hitting that than holding that than hitting a closer wedge, because I can't trust my wedges at the moment. we're going to take that. I'm not mulliganing it. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's a brave decision, but to be fair, YouTube's best putter is in his house. Look at that. The old drop and stop technology. Nothing but speed in that pitch shot then. I was trying to land it there. But 11 feet, probably a bit more than that, maybe 12 feet. It's my go-to. It's my go-to. Gentle left to right up the hill. If I tap this in, we're looking good. It's got a break from there. I've literally hit that right where I wanted. Right, we better mulligan. Now I'm questioning the wedge shot. I could have hit better. No, I couldn't. This is as good as I'll get with a wedge. Yes. Good thing I can putt. It is a good thing that the F-bomb can putt, because he's just racked up another birdie. Let's go, baby. So the 7th hole again is 400 yards. They love a 400-yard par 4 out here on the Pines Classic. A gentle little dog leg from left to right. Seems like a lot more generous fairway, very wide open, but just a little fade round the sort of middle to right side of the fairway. Seems like what the doctor ordered, so let's go again. We've got another one, we've got another birdie, so we're now to 3 under. If I get to 6 under, I mean, I've done well, I think. Can't birdie every hole. I'm not Matt Wallace. Shout out Matt, by the way. You completed the 30-shot challenge, 27. You made it. You made it a joke, boy. You made it a joke. Right, come on. Oh, drive it any better. That is down the barrel, isn't it? That is what we came for. Straight drives in the Pines. Well, this is a first. I absolutely lasered it through the fairway there. Hit that with a tiny fade. You probably could have hit a little bit more, but I've got 110 to the flag, so I mean, averaging drives round about 290, 300 at the minute, so I'm pretty happy. Ball's not plugging because we're not in England, so, you know, win. 110, only worry I've got is there's the little pine trees that are overhanging here, but luckily the green slopes from right to left, so a shot just right of the flag is okay, because it'll probably move back towards the stick anyway. Wind slightly down. That looks really good. Really good. Oh, it's over the back. I thought we were going to tap in town there. I'm going to have to take a mulligan because I'm relying on a chip in otherwise. Right, little drop. Got an okay lie, which is good. That looks so good. That wind's a little bit, actually it's picked up now, so I'm going to go down an inch on the grip this time and hit the same shot. Be good. Tell you what, I've been impressed with my retakes, because that may be a little bit beyond it, but looks like a very holeable putt. So my second one's just a couple of feet, sorry, off the back, as where the other one was just in the fringe here. But once you actually are stood up on top of this green, it is a little bit higher than the fairway of this green. You can feel the wind whipping a little bit more, so that's probably why we've got that extra little bit out of it. So just one bite at the cherry here for this birdie. It's a bit slopey, this green, but I know a man who's very good at putting, and he happens to be in the saddle. Get in. But I know a man who's very good at putting. Wow, that's the worst putt ever seen on YouTube. I was so worried about that sliding off down the slope. just woeful. Do you know what? Bit disappointed about that hole because the drive I absolutely loved. Both wedges I was very happy with. Just that putt, I mean, I've now left the belt of best YouTube putter open. If anyone wants to take it, it's briefly available from this green until the next. Feel free, if you can. Probably can't. The 8th hole's a par 3 here at the Pines Classic. It's 200 yards slightly into wind off the right with a bunker up the right hand side. So this just suits my little fadey 5-iron. About 5 yards left of the flag and just bring it on. We need to finish 5 under realistically. We can't be finishing 3 or 4 under. That's just no good with 9 mulligans. It's almost career ending, I would say, for a mediocre chopper like me. But this could be where it all changes. Hole in one gate. Please. Oh, the wind's got that. That was cutting back lovely then. It's front left corner. I'm going to have another go at that. I'm going to have another go because the chances maybe of holding a 40 footer are about, I reckon, 20%, maybe not even that, 8% on tour. As well, I know that wind's harming a bit more than I thought. If I could just bang one a little bit more up the right with draw, then I might get closer. Remember, if this ball isn't better than the first one, it's in play. So we are rolling the dice here, my friends. Come on now, wind. Push it like you did the other one. That's annoying. Got a better distance, but it didn't swing on it, and now I'm just above the bunker. Little up and down challenge now. I think we might be ending 2 under par if we don't pull one's finger out. Well, we got pretty much pin high with the second one as where the first one was down. It just didn't get that swing in, whether the wind dropped at that moment, but all I need to do is land my chip up round here. The only issue is the sun. Will it release how I want to? Yeah, a couple of feet on, about 2 paces on, 2 paces right. Don't hit my putter. Not bad that, not bad, pretty happy. Pretty happy. Little tidy up then. Little tidy up, tiny bit of left to right. Nothing, no pressure for the best putter on YT. That's me. Right, par 5 to finish, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this challenge. We've got plenty of videos coming from here because we're here for a couple of days. Let's see if we can finish in style. Let's see if we can go and make an eagle. The 9th now plays 497 yards. Little left to right, dog leg for us. Just got to find that fade, get home in 2 and take the big bird home. Let's see if we can do that. Tell you what, I've drove it so well today. Hope this carries on all week, because that is A1, my friends. Big bird, let's go. Oh, that looks, if that's the right line, I'm hoping that's good, because that was right where I wanted it to be. Right, we've got 2 attempts now at the eagle, because that was probably the best long iron I've ever hit. I'm very much enjoying my golf at the minute. Enjoying the game, loving life. I hope you guys are enjoying the content as well, because you definitely will when you see the eagle drop, when you see it drop. Let's just make the perfect eagle, no mulligans needed. What a way to close. My original line would have done well. Well, I saw that going the other way at the hole. I read it right the first time, doubt, but second time eagle. I can take it. I can take it, folks, don't worry. No! Oh, that would have been one heck of a finisher, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. The answer to the question is, what can I shoot 4 under with 9 mulligans? Big thank you to Ariara for letting us come out here and film in the glorious sunshine. Stay tuned, subscribe as always, and we'll see you in another challenge very soon.